We're back. It's Leanne.
And Amber.
Yeah,
Hi.
we're going to be talking about how to run a holistic nutrition business / nutrition business / online business.
Everything business.
Everything business from two holistic nutritionists.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that almost rhymes. We could make a rap, but we won't. So we have a couple questions from readers and just people in our community that have asked us, like, how do you run a business?
Yeah.
How do you make things happen?
Yeah.
So we're going to run through them. And if you have any other questions, comment below. And then we'll have Amber back on the show and we can chat more about business and running and money and all that kind of stuff. Okay, the first one is, once I study holistic nutrition, what's next? How do I decide if I should start up a private practice or an online business? Are there other options?
So it depends. What do you want to do? Do you
Yeah.
want to see clients one-on-one? Do you want to do a food blog online? Do you want to create recipes? Like, what is it that you want to do? I think you really need to figure that out. And also you need to understand that it is a lot of hard work, as I was talking about in the part 1 of the video. And that, I mean, you're not just going to graduate from school and have this blow up thriving business. It's going to take,
boom,
right? Like, I feel like a bit in school, they're like, oh yeah, there's lots of money to be made. You're going to have like full practice. And then we all graduated, and I was like, I have no clients, or I have like 2 clients. Yeah, I have 2 clients, but that's not enough. And then it really took time and dedication. And then one teacher ended up being like, oh, it's going to take you 5 years to make this your full-time business. And in my head, I'm like, I'm going to challenge you on that. And, let's do it in a year and a half. And not everyone's going to do that, but it's possible.
Yeah, I agree. I think for myself, like in our last video, we were talking about, I just got into this because I wanted to do my health good.
Mm-hmm.
And when I graduated, I was like, I know too much not to share this with people.
Yeah.
And so I just set up a side business and thought, like, if I get clients, I get clients. And then I got some clients, but I didn't really want to pay for office space. Yeah. So then I was like, well, I'll just meet with them at their house, which was nice. But if I had one client in the Northwest and then another client in the Southwest, I was driving a lot and I was eating in my car. And I remember there was one day where I was like cracking a hard-boiled egg on the outside of my window in my car.
Oh, no.
And I was like, I don't want this life.
No.
So I shut down my business. I was like, this is not happening. I'm not doing this. And thank goodness, one of my clients was like, you should set up a blog. And I was like, that's the stupidest idea ever. When am I going to have time to do that? I have a full-time job. Yeah. All this is happening. But I was like, okay, fine. Like, I'll set up a blog. And over the next couple of months, it's just like random people started coming to my blog. And I was like, okay, well, I studied online marketing and I studied nutrition. So why can't we bring it together into harmony? And so, but yeah, it took me, Healthful Pursuit's been running now for 5 years this October.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
it's
crazy.
Amazing. You have to check it out.
Oh, yeah, healthfulpursuit.com. And thank you. And I quit my job in 2012. Mm-hmm. So, 3 years.
3 years.
Full time.
That's awesome.
Holy moly. But when I quit my job, my husband would agree it was not the time to quit my job. But I could not. I went to India, I came back, and I was like, my life has to change right now, and I have to take a leap. And
good for you.
You have to take
the leap.
You have to
take the leap.
You have to.
Yes.
And at the time, I was making like $900 a month. Mm-hmm. And I was like, let's just do this. I can't do both. So I leaped. And within the first couple of months, it was just like, I worked my butt off. Mm-hmm. Like what you were saying. It's just, and still now, like there are days where it's just like nonstop. Yeah. But I love it.
Exactly.
Like, I've created a place that I love. And before this conversation, we were talking about being an entrepreneur and just having that drive. And for myself, like, I was 5 years old coming up with business ideas and, how do I make money and be original? And, like, I was selling these little booklets and, like, of quotes and stuff like that and, like, always come up with businesses. But your story is different.
Yeah, so I was just working at different places and going through my health journey at that time, dealing with being a food addict and overcoming that, and then, work at this place and I didn't really like it, work at that place and I didn't really like it, and instead I'm just like, I feel like I'm not meant to work for anyone else because all my hard work is reflecting on them instead of me, and I'm not getting a raise. So after finishing school, I just took the leap and jumped right in, and here we are a year and a half later, almost 2 years later, and things are going extremely well.
I get this question a lot, and it's not something I wrote down, but I'm going to ask you, how do you get your ideas? Where do your ideas come from?
I think having a creative brain, like
Yeah.
it really, I don't think goes further than that. I mean, everyone has a different mindset, a different thought process, a different way of doing things. And I think because of that, certain people are going to have more of that mindset, and certain people are going to have a far different mindset and need someone to help them with ideas. So truly, it's just having a creative brain. Like for recipes and stuff, for instance, just put a bunch of ingredients on a table and I will create you a bunch of different recipes.
Just like
probably the same way, right?
Yeah.
Like, so it's not something that was practiced. It's something that I just ended up with.
Yeah, totally.
So.
And I think too, everyone always says, well, Leanne, like you do your own photography and you do your own website. And when I started, I didn't do any of those things. I taught myself. There's a thing called YouTube, which I think you're on right now.
Yep.
And it's really handy. You just type in, like, how do I do certain things? And it'll teach you. And I learned how to use InDesign and Photoshop, how to set up a website, how to make a video, how to post a YouTube video, like all of those things I learned on my own.
Yeah.
So it really ties in with how do I know if this is right for me? It's like, if you have that drive and you love learning, then setting up your own business is almost like one big, huge project.
Yes.
If you like working for other people and you enjoy like having your 9 to 5, you can still be a holistic nutritionist, totally. But maybe you need to work in like a chiropractor's office or
it's a part-time thing.
Or it's a part-time thing. So our next question, a day in the life. What is it like working for yourself?
Ooh, that's a great question.
So your business, can you explain a little bit about like what you do first off? Like how is your business structured? Because our businesses are going to be different, so our days are going to be structured different.
So 3 days a week I see clients at my office. So my days are essentially from 11 to 7. I'm with clients with a couple of little breaks in between. And then on Wednesdays and Fridays I book meetings for new potential business, for working with restaurants, for doing social media stuff or stuff that's behind the scenes if it's on my website. So that's normally what I'm spending most of my time doing, being that I have my big event coming up, the Amber Proof Stampede Breakfast, spending lots of time doing meetings and organizing and getting things ready for that. So luckily, I've been able to hire an assistant, so she has been helping me with that kind of stuff, because otherwise I'm up till midnight every night, and I don't want to do that.
Because it's not healthy. So, you need to practice what you preach.
So it's like sleep, wake up, try to get to the gym or get outside for a workout, have breakfast, get ready for work, see clients, come home, hopefully there's no work to be done and I can just pass it off to her. Oh, and the magazine is the other thing I'm busy getting.
Oh yeah, your magazine.
So emailing people, emailing contributors and telling them the content and giving them deadlines and getting it back and then sending it to the editors, right? So there's definitely a lot of time spent on email as well. And it's nice to see you getting into the videos. It's inspiring and reminding me that I need to do that too. And it's like, where are we going to have time to do this?
Oh,
so
there's
we need
never
to figure that out, right? So, and then recipes, like creating recipes and getting them photographed. And I mean, but like you said, when you're passionate about it, it doesn't feel like working. I don't mind dedicating that Saturday or that Thursday evening to get stuff done. But that's what it looks like. And as far as hours during the day, I'd say it's it's a minimum like 10-hour day usually. Yeah, start to finish. Yeah. And it's cool that you structure. I do something very similar. I have themed days to keep me on track. Yeah. So for those who don't know kind of what I do, I'm more of a food blogger and holistic nutritionist. Food blogger. Oh, thanks. Jeez. Oh, shucks. And trying to grow my YouTubes. And so I do meet with clients, but very rarely. I only take on one new client a week, and I meet with clients one-off. So it's like, we are going to hash out everything and come up with a solid plan and go, be, do, thrive. Awesome. And I find that works best for me and my clients and the types of things that they're going after. And so I do very similar, like my theme days. Like Monday is partners and emails. So I have lots of partners that I work with and sponsors, and so I make sure that they're happy on Mondays. And that usually, I'll wake up around 7 o'clock, I'll walk the dogs for an hour, hour and a half, get back, have breakfast, start working, break for lunch, have a workout, keep working, break around 6 o'clock, and then I have the evening. So yeah, I guess about 9 or 10 to 6, so mine are 9 to 8 hour days. And I never work on the weekend. I have made that boundary for myself. I do not work on Saturdays and Sundays. I don't care what's happening. It won't happen because
I found that I needed to create those boundaries because I was getting so overwhelmed. So I don't work on Saturday and Sunday. Tuesdays and Thursdays are my days in the kitchen if I can do it. Now that I'm doing YouTube, it's Tuesday YouTube and then Thursday kitchen. Mm-hmm. Wednesday is meeting with clients, and Friday is doing fun things like this, going out for meetings, getting out, going to the farmer's market, because that is work. Yes. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, taking pictures, and but when you're a food blogger and social media person, you, like, I'm always taking pictures and sharing it online, and social media takes up a lot of time. It does take time, yes, for sure. You could spend your whole day plugging tweets and Instagram posts and hashtags and answering comments. Yes. Thursday, how could I forget? Thursdays are my comment answering, email answering. Like, I get my water and I just, like, hash it out. Stay well hydrated. Just, like, type. So if you send me emails and you don't hear from me until Thursday, that's why. I only check my emails from people on Thursdays. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, I'd be answering emails all the time. So again, boundaries. It's a full-time job. Boundaries. Yes, it's very important to set boundaries with your business and block it out of your schedule. Yeah. Put blocks. Yeah. Not working at this time. Totally. Farmer's market time, exercise time, eat. Time with the sister. Yeah. Working out, like, whatever. You have to. Otherwise, you just book your day full. And you keep working. And as a type A, like, I always have to have things, like, perfect. Yeah, me too. So perfect. And it kills me to, like, put down a project even though it's not finished and, like, continue on with my life. But I gotta say, it helps when you're balanced, when you're running your own business. Yes, it does. You have to, because another thing that I found a little bit is you get too busy, you get overwhelmed, you don't have any you time, and you get a little bit frustrated and kind of frazzled. Edgy. And so, you need that time to sleep, to eat properly, to get enough hydration, to exercise, and spend time with your friends and family. Yeah. It's very important. Because that's where you get the inspiration. Yes. I don't know, when I've been working, like, 20 hours, I'm not coming up with fresh ideas. I'm like, you need sleep. Your adrenals are not happy. And then you should watch our hormone balance. Yes. I will link up to that up here above Amber's head, and it's all about hormone regulation and high-fat eating, and we busted it out in that one. Yes, we did. Okay, so how much money do you make? I get that question. Amber gets that question. Would you like to go first? Well, it's definitely thanks to some changes in business and the way that I do things, and a great coach that I have, things have gotten very comfortable. Cool. And I'm not going to share numbers, but it's definitely growing, and I think the more ideas you have and the more ideas you can get people to invest in, the more money flow you're going to see in your business. Yeah. And the bigger you grow your blog and the more readers you have, and then the more sponsors and stuff you work with and advertisers, and the more it grows. So then you're seeing avenues all over the place providing you with income. So it's great. Diversify. Yes. And I'm not going to share my number with you, but it's very comfortable. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm able to do things that I couldn't do before. Mm-hmm. And there's something so amazing. Like, we're redoing our backyard right now, and every time, thanks. Every time I step out there, I'm like, my hard work and my dedication to helping, not even helping people with their health, because it goes further than that. Yeah. It's just like sharing my story and being authentic and just putting my work out into the world has created this oasis that I've dreamt of forever. Yeah. But how freaking cool is that? It's so cool. But I think this is the thing. When you have a story and you're passionate and you're integral and you're honest and open, people can see that and they're drawn to you and they want what you have to provide, and they want to try your recipes. They want to come see you for help. They just want to be part of your team because they resonate with you and they love your personality. So that should be part of success. Totally. And money doesn't bring happiness, and I've learned that majorly is and that's why I ended up leaving my job because I was getting paid a lot of money, but I wasn't happy. Yeah. And when I traveled to India and saw people that had nothing, but they were happier than me, it was just like, what am I doing wrong? I have this gorgeous house and this nice car and all these things, but I'm not happy. And so if you're passionate about this, and it sounds a little frou-frou, fair enough, but if you're passionate about something and it's coming from your heart, I firmly believe that the universe will just make it happen if you put the energy in. I'm not just saying kick back, relax, and just say, like, I'm a holistic nutritionist,
Yeah.
and I love it, and
Yeah.
it'll just come to you. Like, we've both had to work extremely hard to get to where we are, but I feel like, especially over the last year, it's just, like, speaking my truth and being open and honest and non-apologetic at times is a big one.
Getting some good mentors, some people to learn from.
I think it's not a matter of, like, what steps did you take to grow your business, or what steps did you take to start your business? It's like, step one, be open to everything.
Yes, open to everything. And say yes to pretty much everything in the beginning, because you need the exposure.
You need the yeses.
Yes.
Yeah, all the yeses.
Yes. Make sure you're also getting compensated for your time, right? Because if you're doing everything for free, in the beginning you kind of have to a little bit, but once you get more successful, that drains your energy when you're just giving and giving and giving and not getting what you need back to keep building. Yeah,
totally. So I don't know if we have, like, a straight up answer of, like, how do you start your business? I really feel like everyone should have a website.
Yes, and a Twitter account.
Yeah, website, Twitter, Instagram.
Anyone that tells you that social media is not important for your business, don't listen to them. It really is in this day and age, especially with holistic nutrition, because it's very visual.
Yeah.
So, like, get on Twitter and Instagram.
And then go to, like, there's multiple places online where you can search for photography. So if you end up going, like, the food photography route and you want to share pictures, get a camera. It doesn't have to be a fancy one. It can even be the one on your phone, and learn how to set up food styling in a way that looks good. Because I know when I first started, like, some of my first pictures on my website are horrendous.
Hey, we all got to start somewhere. Mine
we do.
I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
But you learn.
Yeah.
But, like, be open to learning. That is how you start a business.
Exactly. Be open.
Yeah. Be open to learning. Say yes to everything. Get a website, social media. Work your butt off.
Check.
Done. Okay. Marketing your nutrition business. How do you get the word out there?
It's a lot of word of mouth for me.
It is.
A lot of word of mouth.
Cool.
A little bits from social media and videos, but someone coming to see me and then talking to people about it and setting up referral partners with other practitioners and businesses, for me is a big part.
Interesting. Because would you say that you're more of a local business? Like, would you say you're more locally driven?
It started that way, but it's starting to be not as much anymore because my vision is international. Okay. So it started more locally, but now I'm ready to conquer more places. Yeah.
And mine was always, like, international.
Awesome.
I don't even want to do the local thing. And not that I don't love Calgary. Like, I love the city. I lived away from it for, like, 10 months, and I missed it so much. I would come back every 2 months. I love the city. But for me, it was like, I need go big or go home.
Yes, I agree.
Major. And so it was always about, like, I need to go big. And I've never paid for advertisements.
Me either.
No, I can't be bothered. And affiliate marketing actually is really big for me, and that's where you have other people in the business promote your products, and they get a portion of the sales for that. So if somebody's, like, recommending my book, The Keto Beginning, on their website, and somebody purchased that book from, like, through them, they will get a portion of that sale because they shared their people with me, and that's really awesome. And so I love affiliate marketing, and that's been really huge in my business.
Well, and I think too, at some point, like, it's good to collaborate with people and meet the people that you align with and work with them, and that helps to get the word out more too. But everyone, I think, has a different style of approach of how they want to grow their business, and whatever that is, I think is completely appropriate for that person, right? Yeah. Because we see how we're both quite different in that, but that we're both seeing a lot of success.
Social media is key. Like, I've had a couple people say, like, social media means nothing.
They're lying. Or they're not using it properly, or they don't have it.
Yeah. I mean, you rock at Twitter. I still have not figured out the Twitter dragon.
I love Twitter. Twitter's brought so many business opportunities.
I don't even understand.
That's okay. So everyone has their strengths,
everyone has their different thing.
And it's knowing that, too, that you don't have to master Twitter, Facebook, Instagram,
Pinterest.
Google+, like, you don't spend your time trying to think that you have to do all of that. Pick the ones that you feel the most in line with and use those ones.
Yeah, like, Pinterest is awesome.
And I barely use Pinterest.
See? There you go. So you just got to figure out what's good for you.
Exactly.
And, so that's, like, our businesses in a nutshell, really.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fun.
I don't have anything else to add, do you?
Either.
Sweet. Thanks so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me again.
Yeah,
it's always
so
fun.
Great. And it's so hot in here. It's like 30 degrees.
Summer.
I don't even know what that is in Fahrenheit, but, like,
It's hot.
We are going to go outside. So
Yes.
Thanks so much for stopping in and saying hi and listening to our video, or watching, I guess, our video. And if you would like to hear more from me and us and everybody, then you can subscribe to my channel. The link will be like somewhere like right here. I'm guessing like right over Amber's head. And so you can subscribe to my channel and get weekly updates from me. And
Yay.
I will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.